Hey everybody, it's good to see you. Today I want to share 7 network marketing tips to put you on the path to network marketing success. Hi, I'm glad to see you're here today and thank you for choosing to spend this time with me and here on MLM Science. Today we're going to look at 7 network marketing tips to put you on the path to network marketing success. My name is Bill Reinecke and I am a network marketer or an MLM marketer, whichever you want to choose. I don't have a dog in the fight there. Who is really wanting to share with you what I'm learning and what I'm doing to build my downline. There's a lot of what I call hype out there, and I would hope that, well, not hope, but I think you'd have to agree that there is a lot of hype, and people just, hyping people up and trying to get them to come into their MLM marketing company or their business. And I think the reason that people do that is kind of out of desperation. They don't have anything else to offer. I'm always talking about offering something of value, and so part of what I do in the way of providing value is providing regular videos, providing regular value through training, and all of this I do without promoting or pitching my MLM company or my downline. So that is one way that you can provide value. There are many ways you can provide value. But it's all about, part of that value is not only just providing a product or something out there, but providing yourself in the way of creating and allowing yourself to be open to relationships. So, hype really kind of covers all that and doesn't really make room for that. And people, are looking for what you have to offer. They're looking for your business. And so when you get them hyped up, and it's easy to do, they become prey. And I think that's why a lot of people call multi-level marketing or network marketing a scam. And really the industry couldn't be a better industry. I think it's the marketing that's on the street where we, not the industry, need to improve and really do away with that. So there is a lot of hype out there. A lot of stuff is being taught that doesn't really give you anything that's useful or practical. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go do a search for multi-level marketing or network marketing books and read some of the reviews. And so it'll give you kind of an idea. You can look at what's available, and there's not a lot of people out there talking about the stuff that I'm talking about. And so, the old ways of marketing are not what's working today. And so I'm not doing that to jab anybody. I'm one of those people that have been caught up in the hype. I'm one of those people that have been given the old ways of building the business. I've tried it. So I realized it didn't work. And so what I set out to do was I have spent the last 2 years reverse engineering and studying what people are doing that really works. So that's what I want to bring to you today. Not all of it today, but parts of it. I can only share so much in little bite-sized pieces. But today we're going to talk about the 7 network marketing tips to put you on the path to network marketing success. So we're just talking about getting on a path there. I have 7 things I want to share, and these 7 things are things that I do daily on a consistent basis. And so, really what we do in our business needs to become a practice. It needs to be something that we do consistently and really becomes kind of second nature to who we are and what we do. I'm going to share with you in these 7 steps, or these 7 marketing tips. Really, they're a skeleton. And what I mean by that, it allows you to hang the body on it. That's your values, your culture, your business ideas. And so, and again, what I mean by this is that you can take these 7 steps and they'll look different in your life and business than they will mine. But the 7 steps are the same. And so, for example, you may have different expectations for you and your business than I have for mine, but we're going to follow the same marketing tips. Getting started with our 7 marketing tips, or our network marketing tips, is number 1, is stay focused and don't let distractions sabotage your momentum. So many times we get excited, we get energetic, and we get this momentum going, and we have sort of a clear direction of where we want to go, and then something comes up that grabs our attention. And it's often referred to as the shiny object syndrome. And what that is it's not just the latest and greatest product out there, but it's the next thing that grabs our attention. It's that shiny object, it's that shiny situation, it's that shiny thing. It could be an email, it could be a phone call, that pulls us away. So whatever you do, don't let that happen and stay focused. And one of the ways that I do that is that I do it through the Pomodoro method, and I set a certain amount of time, 25 minutes aside, and I work for 25 minutes, and I get up and take a break. This helps me to stay focused, and it helps me to manage my time. Number 2, be realistic in your expectations and always reassess them. So part of your expectations can be your goals. It can be what you're going to accomplish in a certain amount of time. It can be whatever you expect from yourself and your business. And so in doing that, sometimes our expectations maybe aren't as high as we need them, and we can just kind of feel like we're just doing, getting by too easy. Or sometimes we set our expectations too high, and then it becomes burdensome. So we need to always be willing to reassess our expectations, our goals, and our outcomes so that they are more in line with what's realistic. Number 3, work on creating daily habits that lead to yours and your team's success. Daily habits. And again, this is one of those things that my daily habits can look different than your daily habits. One of my daily habits that I do is I will sit down, and some of those blocks of time, it usually takes a couple of blocks, is I will sit down and figure out what am I going to do or what am I going to teach from what I know, what can I bring out as value. So I have a brainstorming session that I work on this every day, and so I have a process that is consistently addressed every day. So that's a habit, and I don't even think about it. It's not like something I've got to do. It's just something that I do kind of naturally. So it's a habit. So work on creating those daily habits and developing them. It is a developmental process. Number 4 is do every day what you're willing to do to be successful. So sometimes, we think about things, maybe you're thinking about creating videos or doing a podcast, and you think, wow, I don't want to get in front of the camera. I can't do that, or, just whatever, and I know it's hard to get in front of a camera, and some days I feel like I don't want to do it. But I think about it and I reframe it. Am I willing to do that, or am I willing to get in front of a camera to be successful? Absolutely. Am I willing to start a podcast to be successful? Absolutely. And if it's not something you're willing to do, then don't do it. But think about all those things. There'll be a list of things that you may not want to do, but do them, be willing to do them to be successful. Maybe it's blogging, or maybe it's doing an audio training or something. So whatever that is, do it. Whatever you're willing to do every day, do something to be successful. Number 5 is spend time getting to know your audience and your team. So I spend time researching my audience, my ideal customer, their needs. I'm looking for the market. I'm always looking to see, am I meeting those needs? I'm looking for needs, new problems to solve, and those sorts of things. So that needs to be something that becomes a habit also. And then number 6, always, every day, I always say always, think value. What can you do to bring value to somebody? What can you do to help somebody with a solution to a problem? Ask yourself daily, how can you build relationships through added value? So hopefully as you watch these videos, for example, that it brings you value and you start watching them and you start tuning in. So hopefully they bring you value. That's one way. Another way is I provide a free training that comes to your email over a 5-day period, and the link is down below. So that's a way that I bring value. So I'm always thinking about how can I bring value to my audience. And then number 7, always work on refining your process of lead generation and recruiting. And so I have a funnel, it's automated, and that I put into place, and I will have more about that in future videos. I've talked about it in previous videos, but that is something I'm always working on refining. I'm always looking at how I can improve on it, how I can put more value into my funnel, and create more qualified leads. And so sales are dependent upon leads, and success is dependent upon sales. So in this business, Well, that's the kind of the hierarchy of those. It all is fueled by our relationships and the value that we bring to the market and the industry. And so that's number 7. So I hope those 7 tips were helpful. And I'd love to hear from you down below. And please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you found this helpful. And until next time, have a great day.